and it lands a rapper in jail. 7 Sheldon Fox with the exclusive.
Rhode Island says you're wanted with a
Mr. Williams, you were arrested for pursuant to an arrest.
Investigators say Pooh Shiesty violated the terms of his federal probation, and that slip reportedly led straight to another arrest. Reports claim he picked up several new charges after being free for just 31 days. The whole situation started gaining attention during a DJ Akademiks livestream when a message popped up saying, "There might be one rapper that got more bodies than me, and that's Lil Boosie." That line instantly had people online talking and watching closely. Then things moved fast. Just 2 days later, reports claim Shiesty sent people connected to him to confront YoungBoy, and the tension between both sides started heating up in public. The problem is that his probation rules are strict. According to the agreement, he is not supposed to start public drama or take action against anyone at all. So when a heated back and forth with YoungBoy showed up online only 5 days after he got out of jail, federal authorities reportedly started paying attention right away.
I'm on this type shit like, who gives a... That's what you doing right now. Well, all this, what you like, we really live this we talk about, you hear me? We really live this stupid ass. You niggas stupid or what? Go look at our video. Cuz say you the last one standing. Like I said, cuz.
And the internet moment did not stop there. The very next day, Shiesty jumped on a live stream with Ben, and during the stream, they FaceTimed another creator named Rakai. Rakai looked straight at the camera and said he's Team YoungBoy, while Shiesty was right there watching the whole thing unfold.
Don't apologize to me.
Man, Rakai, hey, look, man, you gotta, man, just rep anything, man. Just say you something, and then you good.
Damn, get on
I'm 4K Trey.
Who?
Rakai, what the man?
You just said what?
You could.
I ain't good for him, cuz. He ain't no.
I'm finna.
Folks said nice.
I'm finna you right back.
The clip spread quickly across social media and had fans reacting everywhere. Shiesty made it loud and clear that he's standing with Lil Durk, even while Durk is locked up. The message was not subtle at all. A big reason behind this move came after Lil Osama started calling out rappers who were suddenly switching sides between Durk and YoungBoy. That pressure had people watching closely, so Shiesty stepped up to make his loyalty clear. Lil Osama even spoke openly about the situation, explaining why it does not surprise him to see parts of the industry leaning toward YoungBoy right now. According to him, the rap game can move fast, and people often change sides when the spotlight shifts. Several people connected to OTF also jumped into the conversation online. Some of them posted messages saying if anyone is supporting what YoungBoy did, they should stay on that side when Lil Durk eventually gets out of jail. And Shiesty pushed the point even harder during a live stream. At one moment, he got visibly irritated when someone in the stream admitted they did not even know who he was.
Is that my jerk? Oh.
Lil Durk.
JCV Films with that 5 gifted, bro. I appreciate you.
OTL. What you talking about? Why you say it like that for? Come on, get your picture, man, before you get
Oh, wait, my phone.
Stream picture out. They're going crazy.
I think we ain't heard it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's the wrong one.
On her chest, he talking about who again? It's Lil Durk.
That moment set him off, and not long after, he started throwing sharp comments toward YoungBoy while showing support for Durk. Meanwhile, DJ Akademiks also mentioned that a lot of rappers have been reaching out trying to link up with YoungBoy for collaborations, which only adds more tension to the situation. NLE Choppa also stepped into the drama and tried taking shots at YoungBoy while showing support for Durk, but the move did not really shake the internet the way people expected. DJ Akademiks even commented on it and said Choppa would need to drop a real anthem if he wants people to take the challenge seriously.
Yo, NLE Choppa, bro. No more breakdancing, no more belly rolling and like that, gyrating. If you making a diss song at Kentrell Deshaun Golden, you gotta make some anthem with like some military tanks. That's how he's coming. Tell you.
Then Woody jumped into the conversation too and basically told Choppa he might as well leave it alone because the comments were not making much impact online.
Everybody see YoungBoy ain't messing with nobody. The boy doing his thing, standing his own lane. And Yeah, I love him. I love him.
Go ahead.
I can feel him every time he drop a song. But in LE Choppa, instead of him doing his own thing, he said, you know what, I'm gonna attack this man, I'm gonna mess with him. That's how poor in the street think. Instead of just letting me continue to move with my life, cause I ain't messing with nobody. I ain't out here trying to portray a street image or nothing like that. I'm just
All that back and forth ended up pulling YoungBoy deeper into the situation. He fired back at Shiesty and accused him of being a snitch because he got out of jail so quickly. Things got even messier when someone who claimed they had been locked up with Shiesty started speaking publicly about their time in prison. The person alleged that Shiesty was not really standing on business behind bars and even claimed other inmates had to make him stand up just to eat. After Shiesty started getting exposed over stories about what his time in jail was supposedly like, the situation suddenly took another twist. The same Memphis OG who had been speaking on Shiesty's prison life came back just a few days later and walked back his comments. That quick change raised a lot of eyebrows online. Many people began wondering what really happened behind the scenes, and some even believed Shiesty might have pressured him to stop speaking publicly about it. At the same time, fans started asking another big question: why didn't YoungBoy just handle the situation directly? DJ Akademiks even brought this up, pointing out how YoungBoy makes millions of dollars but still has a reputation for dealing with problems in the streets when things get personal. Then another layer of the story started spreading through the industry. Reports claimed that when YoungBoy had previously been locked up and later released, a rapper in the business allegedly paid $10,000 to push a snitching rumor about YoungBoy and damage his name. The rumors really started spreading after Famous Richard made a bold claim saying YoungBoy might be working with the feds. The accusation started circulating from an Instagram post that read, "YoungBoy telling this is his third time getting released from the feds within 4 years. On all new charges. You can't do 10 months of a 23-month sentence. My first offer was 5 years for a firearm that the police put on me." The post went even further and claimed, "YoungBoy definitely with the police. He probably the reason Durk is locked up." That statement instantly sent social media into chaos, with people arguing back and forth about whether there was any truth behind it. Another clip started spreading online too. The video showed YoungBoy while he was in jail, casually walking around the unit and looking calm, like he did not have much to worry about while inside. People quickly started attaching their own theories to that moment. Alongside the clip, a tweet was circulating that said, "Honestly, I kinda believe it too. The timing, the energy, the way things are playing out, it's all looking a little too convenient. Wouldn't be the first time someone played both sides in this game. You never really know who's working with who." Some fans even pointed to the strange moments during YoungBoy's court appearances. At one point, a supporter reportedly hacked into the court stream and started shouting messages telling the judge to free YoungBoy, turning the hearing into another viral moment online.
Free Wap-A, man. Free Wap-A.
Everyone needs to stay muted. Okay.
Free Wap-A.
All right. Mr. Galden's case has already been called. He's done with court today. For those of you interested, everyone keep yourselves muted.
Free YB.
Free YB.
This moment even showed YoungBoy walking into the courtroom with a big smile on his face. The reaction caught a lot of people's attention because he looked completely relaxed as the hearing started. That calm attitude made some people online start pushing their own theories. A few began claiming that the laid-back courtroom energy must mean YoungBoy had some kind of cooperation going on with the feds. Others simply pointed out how unusual it seems that YoungBoy has been able to go in and out of prison multiple times without ending up with a very long sentence. Then Whack 100 jumped into the conversation and started calling out Shiesty as well. Reports began circulating where Whack 100 claimed Shiesty was not solid and suggested he may have given information to get out earlier than expected. People started bringing up another reason they were questioning Shiesty's situation. Some claimed that during a large part of his prison sentence, he was spending time playing Fortnite just to pass the days while locked up.
But salute to Pooh Shiesty, who looked like he's absolutely chilling in jail. My boy got a little Richard Millie, you know what I mean? Got the haircut all right. You know what I mean?
They be playing Fortnite mobile.
In jail? Oh, he got the Timbs on. They look fresh as well. Yo, this so chilling in prison. He got 2 watches. Like, you know what I mean? Like 2 watches, not even want.
Because of that detail, a few voices in the rap scene began throwing accusations around, with some even suggesting that something about his situation did not add up. The rumors quickly spread across blogs and social media, but not everyone agreed with those claims. His close friend Big 30 stepped in and shut those rumors down fast, saying Shiesty would never snitch and standing firmly by his side.
On my mama, if you see some paperwork, my name on it, I do whatever y'all tell me to do. Cause my eyebrows, mustache, hair, I throw my chains in the river and jump in and if Shiesty snitch. Go home, take one to the.
Meanwhile, others started revisiting the case that originally sent Shiesty to prison. Reports explained that the situation began when Shiesty arranged to buy sneakers and other extra items from a seller, but according to the case details, investigators said there was a hidden plan behind the meetup that eventually turns into a robbery situation.
The barrage of sending 2 people to the hospital, and it lands a rapper in jail. 7 Sheldon Fox with the exclusive.
Police and prosecutors say Pooh Shiesty was part of the group that ended up in this parking lot that October afternoon where the flew, and it happened right across the street from the police department and town hall here in Bay Harbor Islands.
According to reports from the case, Shiesty pulled up to the meeting spot in a green McLaren to check out the sneakers and other items he had arranged to buy. The sellers handed over the shoes so he could do a quick legit check and make sure everything looked real before paying. At first it seemed like a normal deal. Shiesty reportedly tried to negotiate the price down, pushing for a lower number, but the sellers refused to move on the price. That is when the situation suddenly took a dangerous turn. Investigators said Shiesty reached toward his waistband and pulled out a firearm during the confrontation. The 2 sellers immediately ran for cover and tried to hide behind a nearby car, but according to the reports, they were not able to get away in time. Authorities later said one person was hit in the hip, while the other was struck in the backside during the chaos. While the panic was unfolding, Shiesty's friend reportedly grabbed the merchandise and tossed it into the McLaren. Shiesty then looked around to make sure no one was chasing them before the car quickly sped off from the parking lot, but one small mistake would later come back to haunt him. When Shiesty opened the McLaren's butterfly door during the rush, his Lewis bag reportedly fell out onto the ground with around $40,000 in cash inside. In the middle of the chaos, he did not realize the bag had dropped and it was left sitting in the parking lot. Authorities say Shiesty kept driving until he reached the nearest Miami airport, where he arranged a private jet and flew out of the state. Even with that quick exit, investigators were able to track the case, and Shiesty was arrested just a few days later.
The town of Bay Harbor Islands says you're wanted with a...
He's also charged with robbery, battery in their affidavit, saying the 2 left the state in a private...
After the incident, Shiesty was initially able to bond out for $30,000 and stay free while the case was moving through the courts. But that freedom did not last long. Just a few months later, authorities arrested him again as the legal situation continued to unfold.
Mr. Williams, you were arrested for pursuant to an arrest warrant. It was issued June 3rd. It's charging you. You have 2 attorneys here. Or is it, I'm sorry, 2 attorneys in the state. Go ahead. You want to announce again?
Brad Cohen and Sam Zegny for the defendant.
Have you had a chance to review?
Yes, Judge, we have.
Eventually, Shiesty decided to take a plea deal in the case. The agreement led to a sentence of 63 months in prison, even though he had originally been facing up to 8 years behind bars. Many people said that deal was actually a strong outcome for him, especially considering the serious accusations tied to the robbery and the injuries that happened during the situation. That is also why fans were shocked when DJ Akademiks later mentioned that Shiesty might be getting out sooner than expected after serving only around a year.
And I think he's coming home like next year, or maybe the year after. However, it looked like he's, taking responsibility of whatever happened and doing his time, not crying, clearly trying to let people know he's straight. And I do think when he comes back out, granted, as long as it's not like too far from now, if he comes back in a year, he's good. I still think even within 2 weeks.
Some people online also started pointing out that situations like this were not completely new in Shiesty's past. A few claimed he had been involved in risky street situations for years but never got caught before. Now that he has a music career and public attention, every move gets watched much closer, making him a much bigger target than before. One of the main reasons Shiesty ended up with a shorter sentence was because he reportedly entered what is known as a proffer deal with federal authorities. A proffer is when a suspect agrees to sit down with investigators and give detailed information about a situation in exchange for possible protection or a lighter sentence. In this case, reports say Shiesty admitted what happened and explained how everything went down. By cooperating and laying out the details, it can speed up the legal process and show the court that the person is taking responsibility for their actions. Investigators also pointed out several major mistakes that made the case easier to prove. One of the biggest errors was where the incident actually happened. The robbery took place right next to a police station, which meant security cameras in the area were already watching everything that happened. Those cameras reportedly captured key moments from the scene. Then there was another problem that made things even worse for him. During the chaotic escape, Shiesty accidentally dropped the Lewis bag in the parking lot, leaving behind a bag filled with around $40,000 in cash that investigators later connected back to the case. With some sharp detective work, investigators were able to connect even more pieces of the puzzle. Authorities reportedly checked the serial numbers on the cash found inside the bag and compared them to photos Shiesty had posted online showing himself holding stacks of money. When they lined up the numbers, some of them reportedly matched, helping investigators link the bag directly back to him. But that was not the only thing that raised attention. One of the biggest mistakes came from social media. Shiesty had posted several photos of himself posing with the same green McLaren that witnesses connected to the robbery. He even did a full photo shoot with the car and shared it on Instagram around the same time the incident happened. That green McLaren eventually became part of his image in music too. His team later dropped a music video featuring the same car while Shiesty was still in prison, which had fans talking everywhere. Some people online even started wondering if the situation brought extra attention to his name, especially since he was already making solid money from music at the time. What do you think about the whole situation? Do you believe Shiesty cooperated to get out of prison early, or do you think the rumors are overblown? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who follows hip-hop news.